Most chicken farmers spend hundreds of dollars, sometimes thousands of dollars for food every year. But there's a subsistence farmer group. I haven't bought chicken food in years because they grow their own. They're using trees. It has the ability to regenerate endlessly, hardly need care, and provide more nutrition than industrial feed in a completely free way. In this video, I'm going to share 5 high-yielding plants can replace red filler feed for chickens. It grows again after each harvest and well-developed in most climatic regions of the United States. If you're someone who's building a sustainable life and more self-sufficient, then this video is for you. I share real-world ideas. Change your life like this every week. Subscribing to the channel means the real solutions will continue to come to you. I'm glad you came. Let's explore what the food industry is all about. Animal husbandry. I don't want small farmers to know. The 4 magical plants of Moringa. This tree is important because it solves a silent problem that most chicken farmers have to deal with. Expensive food waste, but lack of real nutrition. At the same time, building an long-term food security for your family and chickens. 4. When you spend $50 to $70 a month for industrial feed, that number will grow very quickly. And worse, you never know for sure what's in that bag of food. The boss changes everything because it helps you regain control of what you do. Your chicken eat, and the money you spend. The reason this works is simple. Moringa leaves contain 27% protein, higher than most all kinds of food on the market. They're also full of vitamin A and calcium. The exact nutrients that chickens, laying hens need to have: eggshells, strong and healthy immune system. The chicken instinctively loves this leaf. They'll rush in to eat fresh moringa leaves before anything else in food. And this is what makes it really sustainable. It doesn't depend on perfect conditions or continuous care. It grows fast. It's better than most other plants and regenerate after pruning. This is why it's fed cattle and pages, sustainable camps across the tropics and subtropical for centuries. It's not a movement. It's proven agriculture. To get started, all you need is a moringa plant or fornication in a sunny place. In the yard if you live in the US to ecoregions. From 9 to 11, you can grow it outdoors all year round. For areas 7 and 8, it grows as a seasonal plant. It withers in the winter but grows back from the roots in the spring. in colder areas. You can grow it in large pots and bring it home in the cold months. If you've got the sun and the space, you are ready to start. What you do is you just plant it once. Then harvest the leaves every 2 to 3 weeks. Throughout the growing season, no need to replant. No complicated fertilizer schedule. Don't think too much. Moringa grows very strongly once it takes root. A single tree can reach 10 feet. About 3 meters in the first year. And produce a few pounds and a few kilograms of leaves. Each time the harvest, you just pluck the leaves from the branches and feed the chickens fresh or dried. Dry for preservation. The tree will continue to produce as long as you keep harvesting. To keep the trees productive, cut frequently. That's what's stimulating new growth. And keep the tree stomping. Instead of tall and thin, cut the branches down to about 3 to 4 feet. Space 9 to a 2-meter comma. Once every few months, and the tree will react by sprouting new brooms. 4 are filled with protein-rich young leaves. That's enough. You don't need fancy techniques or expensive supplies. Regular pruning is the whole maintenance process. Over time, this doesn't just cut your food costs. It changes the way you feel about your farm. There's a deep satisfaction in going out, harvesting the fresh leaves, and know that chickens, you're getting your nutrition. Excellent. You planted it yourself. Less dependent on animal feed stores. Less worried about price increases or supply shortages. More independence, more control. A sustainable system that your family can rely on. For many years. One small thing that makes this easier. It's drying the leaves into powder during the growing season. Chief peak. Moringa leaves dry very quickly in the sun. Or in the dryer. And once ground into powder, they can be stored for months without losing its nutritional value. When winter comes and fresh greens are scarce, you'll have a self-growing reserve of protein, ready to mix into food. You don't have to do this, but it helps fill in the seasonal gaps and maximize what your plants produce. Out. Tree type. This is important because it provides a deep source of nutrients, rare at most breeding models. The garden is inaccessible. Without continuous investment, or use fragile systems, it's easy to fail when life gets busy. It's one of those silent machines. Does not require attention, but keep on giving year after year. Once you grow it, you don't have to make any more decisions. It just keeps working. The reason this works, it comes from something that most people never see. The roots of the tree are 10 feet deep, about 3 meters into the ground. Suction of minerals and trace elements. But other trees can't be touched. Potassium, phosphorus, calcium, iron is all concentrated in those giant leaves. The leaves themselves contains 20 to 25% protein, on par with expensive protein supplements. And they're full of calcium, the most important nutrient for eggshells, sturdy and hence to healthy. But instinctively, the chickens realized that growing congee was a valuable food. They'll eat fresh when the leaves are slightly wilted or chopped. And here's the remarkable part. Once planted, a conifer that will grow back in decades. Without replanting, some of the trees have been recorded. Is for harvesting over 20 years. From the initial planting, it's not a normal plant. It's a living investment in the future. It's your farm. To get started, all you need is rooting. Or a pot of conifers. Sex roots are cheap and easy to find from garden tool suppliers or farming groups. Or let's plant them in a fixed position that you don't care about if they're there forever. It is not easy to grow elsewhere once it takes root. So choose wisely. A location along the land boundary near the chicken coop or in a garden corner is perfect. If you have space and easy sex, you're ready. What you do, simply cut the leaves every 4 to 5 weeks in the growing season and feed your chickens. For no need complicated processing. No need to dry or ferment. Although you can do that if you want to. Most chicken farmers just need to harvest. Wilt the leaves slightly to reduce moisture and throw it to their birds. The chickens will do the rest. A tree has grown, can give 4 to 5 cuts per season. With each cut, get a few pounds, a few kilos of nutritional oil leaves. Four or 5 trees can feed almost completely a small flock of chickens in high season to keep the tree thriving. Water occasionally in dry spells. Stretching, especially in the first year when the roots are clinging to the soil. Then, it's almost drought tolerant thanks to its deep roots. It found water that other plants can't reach. Such care is enough. You don't need to fertilize, protect it from pests, or worry about disease. It's one of those tough trees. It's the toughest you can grow. Over time, it's become one of the most productive systems. It takes your least effort. It produces oil feed, high-quality protein year after year. That hardly needs your attention. There's a tremendous power owning a permanent food source. For your chickens, it doesn't depend on the store, transportation, or price fluctuations. It's self-renewable food security. Fewer obstacles in your daily routine. More confident that your chickens are getting nutrition. Really for a little more calm, knowing the system won't let you down. One small thing that makes this easier than growing: carpentry near the chicken coop or along the garden paths that you travel frequently. It spreads slowly from the roots, so zoning makes it easy to manage, while still maximizing accessibility. Some people work on farms, grow it in a specified furrow, or use barricades to control the spread. But others let it grow naturally in areas where the infection. Land is not the problem. Either way, strategic location, which means you can harvest quickly without losing time walking across my land. If this helps you see what you can do, please like and share. That tells the platform to share this video with other families are building a self-sufficient life. And I'm really curious, what kind of tree feel most realistic for your model right now? That's a fast-growing moringa, eternal wood, or you're waiting to hear about aquatic selection. Leave a comment, I actually read and reply to them. Your feedback helps me create meaningful content for people who are actually doing this work. Cat Strawberry Azolla Miracle of Water. These 4 plants are important because it's growing faster. Any kind of terrestrial plant you can grow, doubling the volume every 3 to 5 days. That makes it a chicken food, the most productive you can grow in the smallest space. For if you have limited space, barren land, or you're in an urban area where traditional gardening is difficult, strawberries will solve the problems that other trees can't. Strawberries, a fern that floats on the water, with 25 to 35% protein and amino acids, essential that chickens need to develop muscle, egg laying, and overall health. It's not just protein. Strawberries contain vitamins A and B12, iron, calcium, and other micronutrients. Enhances immune function and egg quality. The chicken loves to eat fresh. They eat excitedly. And digestion is amazing, because it's soft and rich in moisture. This is how families in Asia, especially Vietnam, India, and Philippines, have been breeding poultry sustainably over many generations. It's traditional aquaculture. It is adapted for farms, garden, and it works in almost any climate. In the warm months, 4 to start with. All you need is a shallow container, water, and strawberry. In the beginning, the container could be anything. A children's swimming pool, a large plastic container. It's even half a barrel. Pour the water at about 4 to 6 inches. 10 to 15 cubic meters of gasoline. Floating strawberry buns on the water. And put it in the sun. Sell part? Strawberry buns love the shade a little. In the hottest part of the day, especially in the southern states. But it needs light to grow. Close the water within a few days. It's a self-sustaining cycle. Salvage, feeding, regrowth, repeat. No need to plant. No need to grass. No soil, just water and light. A small pool that can produce several pounds. A few kilos of fresh food a week. Once stable. For a small flock of 6 to 10 chickens. 2 or 3 containers will provide a significant portion. Their protein needs in the growing season. To keep it growing, add more water when the water evaporates. And add diluted compost monthly. Strawberries need nitrogen to thrive. So, a small amount of liquid fish feces or diluted urine will work perfectly. The goal is to keep the water slightly nutrient-rich, without feeding too much. This can cause algae blooms. Such care is enough. Weekly water level inspection. Add as needed and add fertilizer once a month. It's one of the simplest systems that you used to maintain. This system produces rich food, endless nitrogen in tiny spaces. Makes it perfect for small gardens, urban farm, or anyone who's looking for productivity. Maximum from the minimum area. There's an amazing thing about growing goods. Power protein in a smaller space than a bathtub. It challenges everything. We make assumptions about food production and ask for land. Less space, more output. It's a really effective system. For over time, strawberries change the way you think about feeding chickens. It's not about buying brand after brand or managing large gardens. It's about creating renewable systems. Works with the speed and efficiency of nature. You have the confidence that, even in a small space, you can still produce real food. For my chickens, the annoyance of trips to the food store, livestock disappear. Worries about escalating prices fade away. You have a productivity solution, sustainable and endlessly beneficial. One small thing that makes this easier is to keep multiple containers as a backup. Strawberry buns can mass die in etching temperature over 95 degrees F, 35 degrees centigrade, or if the water quality drops suddenly. Something that has 2 or 3 separate containers. It means that if one is broken, you have spare varieties to start over. Redundancy to ensure continuous supply. And get rid of the worry of losing white. You don't have to do this, but it makes the process go smoothly and protect your investment of time and effort. This tree is important because it's a cold-tolerant vegetable. Long life continue for harvest. When the annual trees have died down, provide nutrition for your chickens all year round. Without replanting, replant or start over. Season. For most green vegetables are annual plants. They grow for the harvest. Then you die and you have to start over. The wooden basket completely breaks that cycle. They're a perennial vegetable. You can actually feed your chickens for years. From just one plant. 6 to 10 tall wooden baskets. It's about 8 to 3 meters. And it's constantly producing these big leaves, nourishing for 5 to 10 years. Sometimes longer if well taken care of. They're full of vitamins A, C, and K plus calcium. Iron and antioxidants. All the laying hens need to have a strong eggshell, healthy immune system, and stable egg production. Leaves are soft enough for chickens to easily eat, but it's tough enough to withstand a light rack and continue to harvest through the fall and winter. In milder climates, in 7 to 10 ecoregions. They're productive almost all year round. In colder areas, they hibernate in the winter, but will grow back strong in the spring. This is perennial food security in the form of plants. get started, all you need is branches from a tree. Yes, or seedlings from the nursery. Woody cabbage does not produce seeds that can germinate. So, breeding is done through sexual scenes, which actually makes them easier to get started with. Because the forks give very reliable roots in soil or water. Within 2 to 3 weeks. If you know someone who's growing it, ask for fornication. Otherwise, small plants are available online from dedicated nurseries and 3 farm supply suppliers. Grow them in well-drained soil with the full sun, or sell part. If you have space and pour and you're ready, what you do? It's simply harvesting the outside leaves weekly and throw them to your chickens. The tree grows from the center, constantly creating new leaves. It's a cut and grow system. It never stops. You can harvest all year round in temperate climates or seasonally in colder regions. A mature plant can provide several pounds, a few kilos of green vegetables a month. Once stable, 4 to 6 trees can provide the amount of green vegetables stable for a small flock of chickens throughout the growing season. Significantly reduce your dependence on pre-purchased food to keep the trees productive. Trim the wood every year and mulch around the base to keep it moist and prevent weeds. The wood can become strong if not trimmed, so cutting off the old branches will encourage the production of young leaves. Fresh and keep the tree bushy. Easy to manage for. Mulching reduces the need for watering and protects the roots in times of temperature change. Such care is enough. You don't need a lot of fertilizer, spraying pesticides, or worrying about illness. 4 baskets of extremely supple wood, and little need for care once it's rooted. This creates long-term food security, a living system that continues to benefit without seasonal replanting or seed storage. There's a deep peace of mind when you step outside in November or March and still harvest fresh greens while most of the gardens are dormant. It's changing the way you think about food production. Instead of annual planting and replanting cycles, you build permanent systems, accumulated over time. Less work than higher reliability. A stable source of nutrition no matter the season. For over time, this not only reduces the cost of food, it changes the feeling of your days. Less pressure. We have to maintain gardens or make emergency food trips. You have a backup system works when other sources fail. More confident that your chickens are getting fresh greens. Even in the off-season. A little more calm when you know you've built something that lasts. One small thing. It's easier to do this than to propagate fornication. At the end of autumn, twig cabbage basketry. Easier to root in cooler months. It grows rapidly in the spring. This gives you backup trees. If a tree is broken, have more trees to expand your system. Or as a gift to the neighbors. They're building farms. Similar, breeding is so easy that most growers, they have more trees than they need. Within a year or two, the strategic multiplication, it means you're always one step ahead. You never have to replace the trees. Broken. This tree is important because it provides you with both nutritious grains and oil seeds. Protein from a single plant, making it a complete food solution. Meet a variety of nutritional needs without the need for separately grown westerns or complex systems. Most plants only give you one thing. The vegetable gives you two things. And do that you hardly need to put in the effort. Amaranth leaf is a soft green vegetable, fast-growing that chickens love to eat fresh. Seeds contain 13 to 14% protein, with all the amino acids. Essential, that makes them comparable to grains. Quality, but it's planted in your own backyard, without equipment or processing. Very small grain, almost like poppy seeds but full of nutrition. Iron, calcium, magi, and vitamin B. It's all concentrated in these tiny particles. And this is what makes amaranth so special. It sows its own seeds very strongly. Plant once and it will grow back every year, without replanting. Natural shedding seeds. Germination in the spring, and the cycle continues endlessly. It's a self-sustaining system that actually works according to the design of nature, instead of against it. To get started, all you need is nuts. Amaranth and bare soil varieties. Any kind of amaranth. Although some breeds are bred specifically for seed, and some to get leaves. Seed-based amaranth varieties such as Golden Giant or Hopi. Red produces the most particles. Leafy varieties such as Red Garnet grow more densely, with more tender young leaves. 4 for chicken feed. Seed varieties gives you the best overall benefit because you get leaves and seeds. Seed to the prepared soil in the spring after the last frost. Light height to fill seeds and water until germination. you have the seed in the soil, you're ready. What you do is you simply harvest the young leaves. Fresh food throughout the summer. Then let some trees out. Flowers and seeds as food for autumn. And in winter, it's a two-stage harvesting system. At the beginning of the season, prune the seedlings that grow too thick. And feed the chickens those tender saplings. When the tree grows, continue to harvest the outer leaves to get fresh greens. Then at the end of the summer, let the chosen plants flower and create clusters of particles. These clusters of seeds can be harvested, drying and feeding chickens whole grains. Or you can let the seeds fall off naturally to ensure next year's crop. Either way, you also get a constant source of nutrition from spring to autumn. To maintain, prune the seedlings that grow too thick in the spring. Let nature take care of the rest. It's almost impossible to destroy once it takes root. It's heat-tolerant, drought-tolerant, and nutrient-poor soil. It's better than most crops. It grows fast. Competition overwhelms the weeds naturally. The only real maintenance is to stop transmission. Overspreading. If you want to zone it in certain areas, that's enough. You don't need to fertilize. Watering it constantly or protecting it from pests. Amaranth thrives even when neglected. This creates a permanent cycle. It feels like it's almost effortless. Once stable. 4 leaves feed your chickens now. Feed them later. Seeds to ensure next year's harvest. Without you interfering. It's a self-operating system. They ask almost nothing of you, while still giving it season after season. 4. There's a tremendous power to grow something once and watch it become a permanent part in the ecosystem. It's your farm. Less replanting, less buying seeds. Higher reliability. A really sustainable system over time. This changes the way you think about feeding chickens. You're not managing crops. You're working with plants that want to give birth. Production and spread. Your job is simply to collect. Planting and occasionally pruning. The trees do everything else. It's elegant, efficient, and hardly requires constant effort. You have the confidence that even if you forget to plant something for a year, the vegetables will still be there. Make food for your chickens without you getting your hands on it. One small thing that makes this easier is to harvest the clusters of seeds before they completely ripe to stop the spread of excess. Amaranth loses thousands of seeds per plant. And if it's not controlled, it can invade the entire garden. Self-controlled seeding is productive and desirable. The wild spread. Unmanaged will create more jobs. Cut the particle clusters when hit 90%. Fully dry and feed the chickens. Or let some seeds fall off. There is a strategy in areas where you want next year's crops. There's a balance between abundance and control. Make the system work long-term without becoming overwhelmed. Important supplement tips. This is what most people miss. And it's more important. Work. Just add another plant to your system. Instead of growing them separately as independent systems, let's combine them strategically across your entire land. That layered approach to create a diversity of food all year round without any extra effort. Because every kind of tree filling an anti-nutrient gap and different seasonal timeframes. To grow conifers along the boundary of the land or the edge of the garden, where it can grow long-term and spread slowly without affecting the annual crops. Bosmoron, grown in sunny and well-drained places, can be planted directly into the soil in warm climates or potted in colder areas. Amaranth thrives in open areas where they can plant their own seeds, such as the edge of a field or specialized grain-growing areas. Strawberries live in containers near water sources or in cool areas where you can easily track. Cabbage is extremely suitable for growing near chicken coops, where the daily access to make the harvest convenient while doing housework in the morning. These 4 spatial strategies mean that you never have to walk long distance to harvest, and you're maximizing the best that each vie. The climate on your land brings. It nourishes deep roots at the boundary lines. Cover immediately absorbs the sun, causing irritation. Beards cover the open ground. They take advantage of water and shade. It provides a food source all year round, near where you live every day. Together, they create a complete system. Produce delicious fresh food. Diversity in the spring, summer, autumn, and even winters in aerated areas. More moderate rear. You don't add to the workload. You're designing efficiency into your composition. So feeding the chickens became a natural part of it. As you walk around the site every day, instead of a separate job, it requires planning and effort. You don't have to replace the whole animal feed. After just one night, or renovating your entire property in one season. You just need a stable system, continuously developing and producing. Choose a tree from today and start growing it this week. Even if it's just a clump right now. A handful of amaranth seeds or a portion of the safflower roots. Let's start with the little things that don't have to be perfect. That's how self-sufficiency really starts. Not with perfect plans, but by simple actions. When that first tree takes root and start to harvest, you'll have more confidence to plant a second tree. Then the third tree. Not long after, you'll have multiple systems working together. Each system requires minimal maintenance, but produce. It is a stable food source. Your bird needs it. This road, for those who are building a life, have a purpose. Productivity without noisy pressure or exhaustion. We share practical systems, effective in real life, even when momentum is low and time is tight. Thank you for your time here. If this guide has changed how you see your own potential, my garden, please register and like the video. We're rediscovering self-sufficiency. In history, that the modern world has tried to bury. Sow the seeds for your future today. The next store of knowledge will be open soon.